Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is Johnny Talks Baseball. My name is Johnny. Thank you guys for this your support so far the past couple of weeks. We're at 15 subscribers. Ooh, big deal. But it is my first shot at YouTube, and so I just want to thank you guys for your support so far. The goal is 100 subscribers by May 15th, so I know that 70% of my viewers so far have not subscribed to my channel, so it's pretty easy. Just hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a penny, and it'll go a long way to help me reach my goal for 100 subscribers. If you guys haven't seen any of my videos, just go back. There's about 7 videos about news, my baseball jersey collection, my baseball hat collection. So yeah, I just hope you guys enjoyed this video. Got a couple of things I want to talk about and share with you guys. I know that as the month drags along and the uncertainty of when baseball is going to come back, I know I've been yearning for some sports, whether it's baseball or hockey or even basketball. I'm not even a huge basketball fan, and I'm just like, man, like being in lockdown, quarantine, whatever you want to call it, kind of sucks, especially if you're not working. If you're working, you are very fortunate and lucky because at least you got something to do during the day. If you're like me, been out of work for the past month, don't know when I'm going to be able to go back to work, so I'm just kind of like, man, I need baseball. You know, old games and watching on YouTube or watching on MLB TV isn't cutting it anymore. I need live baseball. I need something, man. And luckily enough, may not be in North America, but in Taiwan, in an island nation south of China, the Taiwanese CPBL has started as of last week. And hey, it's baseball. It may not be high quality MLB caliber stuff. It may not even be as equal as Japanese or Korean baseball, but hey, Taiwan has had it, just on point when it comes to, getting a hold of the crisis of COVID-19 and really keeping the health and the safety of their citizens just on top priority. And so they were able to, pull the trigger on bringing back live sports. And they're not playing in front of any crowds or anything like that. I've had the opportunity to watch a couple of games on Twitter, and they are streaming their games in English on Twitter. The Twitter handle is 11 Sports Taiwan. So if you guys want to watch some professional baseball, there are some former MLB players who do play in this Taiwanese league. So go and check it out, guys. There's 4 teams that play. They're all playing in the same stadium to an empty stadium. But we have the Monkeys, the Guardians, my personal favorite, the Lions, and the Brothers. And so far, it looks like the Monkeys are undefeated with 6 wins so far in the season. So don't know too much about Taiwanese baseball other than what I just read to you guys. But it's really awesome to see that there's professional baseball going on. It's kind of weird to watch the game and not hear a crowd in the background. And I know they don't have this in MLB, but in Taiwan they do have cheerleaders, and they're cheering to cardboard cutouts of people in the seats, which is kind of odd, to see them very enthusiastically cheering on their team to really nobody. But still, just the fact that there is professional baseball going on somewhere else is kind of a good sign. And there's rumors going around that Rob Manfred, the commissioner of the MLB, may be announcing soon a date to when the MLB will start. So that's kind of exciting. I know it's just a rumor, but hey, at least there's some good news coming off from the horizon. So I'm sure many of us are hoping and praying that we can have baseball at least by May. But anyways, that's really all the news that I have. I know there's not too much going on. I know some of the players are doing a MLB The Show tournament, and that's been really cool. They're streaming the games on Twitch and YouTube, usually at 6 p.m. Pacific Coast time, over almost every night. So if you guys want to check out some of your favorite players, in this month-long tournament, you guys can check out either Sony's Twitch, MLB's Twitch. Some of the players who are involved in the tournament have their own channels as well that you guys can really check out, and this is really cool just to be able to see the players in a different element, a much more relaxed atmosphere. It's one player per team that's representing in this tournament, and it's really fun so far. I've gotten a chance to catch some of the streams and see the guys is really just have fun during this really odd time in history. So if you guys need some entertainment that's kind of close to MLB baseball, go check that out. But what I want to talk about also today, I know I've talked about my jersey collection. I know I've talked about my New Era hat collection. And today I want to talk about my signed baseball card collection. I don't have an extensive collection, but I do have some really awesome cards that I'm really proud of owning. So I want to show that off a little bit. So here we go. So first of all, I have a signed Mike Foltynewicz card. I know the glare kind of sucks, but it's really cool. He is, I want to say he's probably the ace pitcher for the Atlanta Braves right now. Really cool, heritage style card. There's no stats in the back, but it gave me a little congratulations for getting that card. So cool on that. I have a Jordan Yamamoto card. He is in his supposed to be his second year as a Miami Marlins pitcher. He had a really great start in the season last year, and I was really impressed by his abilities on the mound, and I just have an affinity for young upcoming pitchers, and Jordan Yamamoto really caught my eye, so I went out and got his signed card. So hopefully he breaks out this season if there is one, God willing. So there's that one. One of my personal favorites, and I am a huge Mike Moustakas fan. I actually live pretty close to where he played his high school baseball. You can see his number retired right there on the left field wall. But I do have not just a sign, but a jersey card of Mike Moustakas. So that's pretty cool. That was during the time he was playing with the Royals. He is a multi-time all-star player. He's won a World Series back in 2015. Had a really great season with Milwaukee last season, and was really looking forward to seeing what he was going to do with Cincinnati. So hopefully we can still see that. My next card, speaking of the Milwaukee Brewers, my favorite relief pitcher right now, and that is Josh Hader. So this is a really cool card from the All-Star game that he participated in. Has this little kind of like reflective sort of material on it. It's a really cool card. Just love that flow that he has right there. When he pitches, he's like a little shaggy dog, but he's a really awesome pitcher. He's one of the guys who's on that MLB The Show tournament representing the Milwaukee Brewers. So, like I said, check out his stuff on J Haterade, I believe, on Twitch.com. So there's that one. One of my favorite starting pitchers right now, and he is a two-time NL Cy Young winner. He's probably one of the most incredible pitchers right now. Unfortunately, both of his seasons he's had losing records despite having an incredible amount of strikeouts. He has a really low whip, really great ERA throughout those two seasons, and that is Jacob deGrom. And this is another signed jersey card as well. It was back when he still had his flow going as well. Was also in that 2015 World Series against the Royals. Unfortunately, lost that series, but still awesome, awesome pitcher. So I'm really fortunate to be able to own this card. Next one, another one of my favorite pitchers, and I'm going to say this right now. I have an affinity for third basemen and pitchers, so most of my cards are going to be of pitchers and third basemen. But anyways, another really cool guy with a really cool flow, and that is Mike Clevenger. Really cool Topps Heritage Series kind of card. Another guy with a really good flow. Interesting thing, he was in the Angels organization as a minor league player. They traded him off, and now he's become one of the most prolific pitchers in the modern game right now. So it's really unfortunate the Angels don't have him, but it's still really fortunate that he is still in the majors right now. And unfortunately, he's been injury prone for the past couple of seasons, because honestly, if he stays healthy, he is a Cy Young winner for sure. The next two cards I just recently got, and I like I said, I like rookies, I like young pitchers a lot. And this guy, he may not have the flow in his, on the top of his head, but he has a sick mustache, a sick curveball, a sick slider, and that is Daniel Mengden. I ended up getting two cards from him. This one is his rookie card that is signed. This one is just another card of his right here, and you can look at his mustache, dude. This is the sickest thing I've ever seen. He's a really good pitcher. I just didn't get these cards because he has an awesome mustache, and I'm part of the Mustache Club myself. But he's also a really good pitcher. I'm really looking forward to seeing how his career develops with the Oakland Athletics. This is supposed to be his sophomore season. Hopefully he's able to pitch this year. Now I'm getting to my top favorite cards, which are my Angels cards, and one that kind of tugs at the heartstrings a little bit, and that is Tyler Skaggs. And if many of you who are baseball fans know, he did pass away last year while on the road in Texas. And so I actually gotten this card before he had passed away, and I was a fan of Tyler Skaggs. He wasn't the greatest pitcher that the Angels have ever had, but he was a great guy, great personality. Still had a lot of seasons ahead of him. He is a local guy from the San Fernando Valley, so just having a local guy play with my favorite team was just really awesome. And this card holds special sentimentality to me, and God rest your soul, Tyler. The next one is probably the Angels' best pitcher right now, and that's Andrew Heaney. So it's another Heritage Series style card, which is really cool. When I got this card, it came with the authentication that it is signed by him, which is really cool. Nothing too much to say about it that makes it super special, but one of my favorite pitchers. So there's that one. My last two cards, absolutely my favorite cards, because they're two of my favorite players of all time. So it was kind of hard which one I wanted to save for last, but I wanted to go first with this prospect Mike Trout card. It's crazy. When I first bought this card, I bought it for about $7 on eBay. And if you want to see a video on why I love eBay so much when it comes to buying sports stuff, you can check out the video below, and you'll see why. But anyways, Mike Trout, probably the greatest player right now. Can't really say too much about him or this card, but it's just really awesome to have been able to see him play in my lifetime, and I know he still has many more years ahead of him. And just to be able to have a prospect card, card that he signed and it was given out before he was ever a really big thing. I recently saw this card going up on auction for about $2,000, so I'm just like, man, I got a steal out of this card. So Mike Trout, man, amazing to have you in Southern California. And last but not least, my favorite player of all time. So I grew up as, an Angels fan, an Atlanta Braves fan, but also a Montreal Expos fan. And that was mainly because of this man, Vlad Guerrero. Also has a son, Vlad Jr., who plays for the Toronto Blue Jays. So this is a really awesome all-star card. It is signed. I do have the certification proving that he did sign it. I got this card for $38 at a local card shop in Northridge, California. So if you want to, check that place out, if you're in the Valley, go ahead and do so. But this is really cool. This is from 1999, the last year. One of the last years he did play for the Expos before they moved to Washington. But it's really cool. Has a little seal, the All-Star Game seal of. It was kind of hard to read to see what that All-Star Game was in '99, but it's really cool. It has the stats in the back, and so yeah, that's my signed card collection. So, anyways, I just want to thank you guys for just watching this video. If you guys haven't yet, please subscribe, hit the like button. Like I said before, I'm really hoping that baseball season starts soon. If the season gets canceled, yeah, it would suck, but I think the safety of the players and the staff are paramount above all of, our sense of entertainment. And if I have to, keep on watching old games until next spring, then so be it. But thank you guys for checking me out. God bless you guys and stay safe.